Another big story coming out of China, the central bank's crackdown on cryptos, calling all crypto-related activities illegal, which leads me to you, Doc. You're our resident crypto player, more so than I think most other people are. And, you know, I thought Jim Cramer made a great point today, and a somewhat cynical one, in suggesting that no matter what the negative news flow is, crypto bulls seem to have blinders on and suggest that everything's bullish. And he couldn't see how news like this could be anything but bearish, and overwhelmingly so.
Well,
so someone like you, who is an ultimate crypto bull, how do you respond to that?
Well, Jim is right. There is no way that you can look at this in the short term, Scott, and say that this is bullish. Of course it's bearish, which is why then we immediately slammed down to 40,000. On the other hand, China's been doing this since 2013. They have been pushing back against crypto in a big way. Obviously, we talked about the miners and basically shutting down mining operations, and then banks not being able to do business with crypto exchanges and so forth. But as Michael Saylor said, and I retweeted him when he said it, nothing has created more wealth in the past decade than the technologies that they're banning in China. That's a fact. Then you take Jordan Freed, a friend of mine who was over there with Hedera, and this guy owns NFT.com and a whole bunch of other crypto-related sites. And he was saying China is basically handing the United States and every other country a gift on a silver platter. Because if China is not involved here with the rest of the world embracing this, then they're going to be left behind, Scott. So it's not just a question of, you know, will they participate? It's a question of they won't be involved in the technologies. Maybe they'll try to do a digital renminbi, which no one will trust, of course, because these Bitcoin in particular, Scott, gathers its value by its scarcity. If you can just print more of something, that's why people jumped over to crypto and Bitcoin in particular, rather than embracing things like the US dollar. So short term, yes, volatility. The volatility is back to a little over 4%, which means 64% in terms of the VIX that you and I talk about, Scott. That's pretty high, but our sentiment indicators, because we do that over at Market Rebellion, we track sentiment, and the sentiment indicators are that outside of China, most people are viewing this as an opportunity, not as, oh, run around and just sell everything. So we tested back down to 40, we bounced. I'd say overall that's good, Scott.
We're going to see how it plays out. It's an interesting story. Doc, thank you.